Good day, everyone. Once again, we're back on Dignity Discourse. Today, we'll be talking to a very important personalities. Like we always bring in people that will inspire you to want to be a better version of yourself. In the studio today, we have Mr. Yeseed Aro-Lambo. He's a mortgage broker here in Canada. Welcome, Mr. Yeseed Aro-Lambo, to the program.
Thank you, Mr. Ashipa. Nice to be here.
Yeah. Many people on the program does not know me as Ashipa though. They know me as Rilwan.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's okay. Now they know. Yeah. Mr. Yeseed, I know you're quite a very busy person. It was not all that easy to get you into the studio, but thank God you are here. I know, and I want our audience to know more about you, how your journey got started till you get here now. I mean here now, not necessarily Canada, what you were doing prior to this moment so that our people can learn and know more about you if they want to follow that route and what they need to do. Can you please tell us more about yourself?
Okay, thank you so much. Viewers, thank you so much for having me here. About myself, I'm actually a legal practitioner back in Nigeria. When I moved into Canada, I felt I should take a break from legal practice and see what is at stake here. Yeah. So I decided to go into mortgages because I felt there's this need to help people, achieve their dreams faster and having access to fundings and finance in general. So I decided to pitch my tent with the mortgage industry here. So that's what I've been doing for a couple of years now. So, but back home, I was in legal practice. I'm a lawyer, and yeah, I did quite well for myself before coming over to Canada.
Over here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for would you, if you don't mind, if you want people to know, like the schools you attended, picking up from either primary, secondary, tertiary institution.
Okay, so
whichever one you want.
Yeah. Okay, that's
definitely
fine.
They are going to be sending us email asking more about you. Some will be listening to you today and they want you to be their mentor and something like that. So
okay, good. Okay, well, I started my primary education in Sunnyfields Primary School in Surulere. Then from there I attended Atunrashe Boys High School, also in Surulere. Then I went for my first degree in University of Abuja. When I finished there, I moved to University of Buckingham in England to study law. From Buckingham, I went to University of Dundee. I did my postgrad in...
That's in Scotland?
Scotland, yes. Petroleum law and policy. Came back to Nigeria for my bar, Nigerian law school. Yeah, for my bar, yeah. So then, after then, I started practicing. Yeah, that's pretty much on the educational side. Path. Yeah, but on the professional part, yes, I started with a law firm in Lagos, Shiji Shoeton and Co. After a while, I decided to go in-house. In-house means working in a company as against being... Okay.
Like legal secretary or something like that?
Yes, legal advisor, legal officer, company secretary and all that, yeah. Then I did that for a couple of years too, before branching out to set up my own law firm. Yeah. So, and from there, a bit of practice, some businesses as well. I remember setting up a company, then lock trading. We were into packaging of sugar, bottled water. I did a bit of business here and there. Then before finally deciding to come to Canada. Yeah.
Okay. Throughout your journey, we know all roads are not always smooth. And the essence of this program is for our audience, especially the younger ones, to have a feel about stories of people like you that do not just decide to go the route of getting there just by anyhow or any means, because this is what happens everywhere now. Anywhere the younger ones turn to, what they hear, what they listen to, just does not have any bit of dignity in it, and they feel the society has failed them. Like, what were there situations or times or processes that you follow? We know education was part of how you got to where you are now, but were there a period that you had to do particular thing to get to where you want to go to, or it is all structured and it was all smooth all the way?
Thank you for that question. As you asked that question, I kept trying to think of that rough road. But let me just say, maybe I should thank God and my parents. I can hardly say, oh, this was a period in my life that was rough. I happen to have a father that had planned so many things for most of his children. So, okay, for instance, when I finished my first degree in English and I wanted to go do my master's, and he told me, no, I want you to go get another first degree, you should go study law. We had an argument, and I was telling a friend, see what my father is saying. He said I should go back to school to study another first degree. And he told me, your father is telling you. My father never cares. I just tell him that I'm in school, okay. That I'm finished school, okay. He doesn't care. But you have a father that you guys
is guiding you.
Exactly. So even afterwards, whenever I need to make any decision, yes, I run it by him. We discuss it. He brings out points on, why don't you do this?
It was like your manual. Yeah. Okay.
So, and sometimes even if I get, maybe there was a time I got bored of school. I felt I've spent too much time in school, and I told him that I'm tired. I don't want to go to school. I said, no. Now, if I don't make you go this route, or if I don't force you to finish, you come back later in life and tell me that why didn't you beat me there? Because you, at that point, you value education more. So, and thank God, I still think I'm still trying to picture when I will say, this wasn't
the time.
Yeah, but I really can't point to any point. I'm not saying everything is all rosy, but definitely not rough. Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay. Having said that, we understand people have it differently to get to where they are today, but in your sojourn as a professional in the corporate world, practicing privately, practicing with other people, you would have come across a lot of people that want to be like you, or people that you want to be like, but now our focus is on the younger ones.
Yeah.
So what can you say about the younger ones' impatience, or those that are patient enough but does not have the opportunity to find their feet?
What I can say is education is key. I know most people find education as boring and tiring and slow. I have to spend so many years learning this, but you just have to push through. You have to be focused. You have to have that belief that I can and I will. You just have to know. Yeah, it can be strenuous. It can be boring. It can. Everybody has gone through. When you start in maybe year 1 in secondary school and they tell you you have to spend 6 years here. 6 years seems like a very long time. Yeah. Or when you get into the university level for a 4-year degree as a jam bite, then you're like, when am I going to be my final year? Yeah. But before you know it, you're in your final year, you're doing your NYSC. So whatever you set your mind to, just focus on it. Push through, persevere, and at the end of the day, you'll be glad you did.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that part. We always want our younger ones to get inspired.
Yeah.
We don't want a society whereby people do not again believe in the elderly ones, our politicians, people that are in charge of everything back home in Africa, not only in Nigeria now, because we'll be bringing in lots of other people from other parts of the world. The essence again is to ensure that the younger ones learn from their story and not feel neglected by the society. Lots of younger ones are trying their best. They want to become something better, but they do not have that channel to do so. Do you have any avenue whereby people that feels, oh, I listened to Mr. Yeseed interview on Dignity TV, and I think I want to be like him. Do you have any like a mentorship avenue for people to get across to you for guidance?
Yeah, right now, of course, I have so many younger people that I'm mentoring. Even though I don't have a structured organization here for that, it's something that is still in the pipeline. But as it is now, the few ones that I'm able to talk to, I encourage them to, like I said earlier, focus on education. As much as possible, if they have that flair, join politics, because I grew up from a very politically active family. And I know that if you do not participate, not just on election day, you have to be part and parcel of the party politics, party first, because that's where it's within the party that people say, oh, I want to vie for this position. So no matter how much you say, oh, the people, they are not doing it, what are you doing about it? If you're not part of it, you can never make that change. So don't stay on the fence or be on the outside and criticize, participate, and follow through. Also, on the issue of whether I have anybody that wants to reach out to me, of course, we know we're in the world of social media now. I'm all on Twitter, on Instagram. So free to follow me and reach out to me or contact me for whatever guidance.
Thank you for that. We will be going on a short break now, and we'll be coming back to ask Mr. Yeseed some other questions as regard politics I just spoke about now, and business on mortgage, brokerage, and every other thing that people can benefit from. We'll be right back. Thank you, Mr. Yeseed. We're back. It is necessary we go on the commercial break. Talking about opportunities and business, for you as a legal practitioner, you are able to make the switch into becoming a mortgage broker here in Canada. What are the opportunities for people that may want to follow the same route of becoming a mortgage broker? And again, how do people that are willing to buy houses, what are the opportunities, what are the things you can advise them or help them with to be successful in buying a home? We know it's not easy getting to buy a house here in Canada. How can you be of help? And those that want to become mortgage brokers, to what can you advise them?
Okay, let me start from the second part here, which is how the opportunities in the mortgage industry here. The opportunities are abound. It's, in fact, it is limitless. You can, for you to become a mortgage broker or mortgage agent in Canada, you have to do what we call the mortgage agent course. Then you pass the exams. Once you pass the exams and you get registered, you register with a brokerage. And Yeah, that's basically it. You start making your money. Now, the satisfaction you derive as a being an agent or a broker is not only from the money you make, but from that feeling you get when you help people achieve one of the biggest dreams of getting a home. Everybody knows how expensive houses are in Canada, so that you save
especially
up for
Ontario.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ontario, Toronto.
Yeah.
You know. So when they save for the down payment, say, okay, they've approached a particular bank, the bank says no. You know, they feel frustrated. Then we come in and let them know, okay, you know what, this is what you have, this is what you need, we'll make it happen. So when they get into that home, that satisfaction for them and you knowing that you made this happen, of course it's so you can't really quantify what you gain or what you get at that point. So the opportunities are, and it's not only about homes. You have people, it's about wealth creation, it's about in fact planning for generational wealth that you can leave for your children. We don't just help people buy the house they live. It's more like an investment opportunities for them to how they can even take equity out of the existing home, buy more properties, maybe for rentals, for holidays, you know. And also the way the way our brokerage operates, we actually help people buy properties in Florida, in the US as well. Our license covers that. Okay. So you have people that live here and want to go to Florida because of the warm weather. They have a holiday home there, and when they are not there, the property is used for rental, Airbnb and the rest for people that go to Disney World and for vacation and all that. So it's like I said, the opportunities there are limitless. You cannot put a cap on how much you can make. You can make so much.
As a mortgage broker,
okay,
and as home buyer also, like you spoke about the equity.
Yeah, so for existing homeowners that want to leverage on the fact that they have equity. So okay, you have a property, say of $1 million now, and your equity over the years is about 400,000. So there's a way we can take out that, pull out that money from there and use it as an investment fund for another property. So instead of just one, you have 2 or 3 or 4. So we help people arrange that in a very seamless manner that will put little stress on them, and of course before they know it, they have multiple properties spread across Canada.
That's good. Talking about the mortgage part, which I know many people would be interested in. Is this limited to people living in US, Florida, like you said, and Canada alone? Is there any program or is there anything that also allows people out of Canada to buy a house?
Yes, of course. We have what they call the non-resident program, whereby as a non-Canadian, or maybe you're a Nigerian and you want to buy properties for investment purposes in Canada, we can help you. We can even help finance that. You don't have to come here and pay 100% of the purchase price. As a non-resident, you're allowed to pay minimum 35%. Then depending on your score, your credit score, and every other thing we check for you, we can finance up to 65% of the property. So another instance is the property interested is $1 million. You'll bring in $350,000, and we'll help you finance the $650,000. Yes, and you spread the payment over 10, 15, 20 years, depending on what you want.
Talking about checking their credit, and back home in Africa, many people does.
Yes.
But how does that work?
Well, we would have to talk to your bankers in Nigeria just to know. We might not use the score that we use here, but of course we would like to hear from your bankers. Is he owing? Is he in debt is he indebted to anybody? If they give you a clear
picture of what,
you're good to go here. It's a very seamless. We have people that are non-resident in Canada. They are not permanent residents. They are not citizens, and they have properties here.
Properties here. Okay, so one could say again, if one get property here and you're not living here, you assist them to manage the properties.
Of course, yeah.
Every other thing.
That comes with it.
Is there, for the purpose of our focused audience, which are the younger ones, is there any age limit where you can buy a house or become a mortgage broker? Is there any age cap or something?
Of course, for you to buy a property, you have to be an adult.
Okay.
So an adult means from age of 18.
18.
Yeah. But of course, it is not, the criteria for buying a home is not just the age. We want to look at your finances. Okay. How much do you earn? How much is your income versus expenses? What do you do? So even if you're 26 or 30, and you don't have a steady job, you don't have a business of your own, you don't have a good credit score, you still will not be able to buy a house. Yeah. And another level is how much can you afford? So yeah.
As a down payment or?
In total.
In total.
Yeah.
Okay.
So say you have a 35-year-old guy or lady that is earning $100,000 per annum. You know, have a good credit score. Even at that does not mean she could just say, oh, I want to buy this 2 million. Property. So the banks the lenders will look at her, assess her expenses against the income and say, oh, this person qualifies for a mortgage of $800,000. Then she can at that point start looking for properties within that range. So
okay. That's well understood. Well, viewers, if you are interested in buying mortgage here in Canada, anywhere in Canada actually, and up to like Florida,
in the United States,
you could get in touch with us. Then we will link you up with Mr. Yeseed to make life much more easier for you. On a final note, like for our younger ones, like I will always repeat on this program, do you have any advice for them, you know, looking through your professional experience, looking through your now personal experiences with people? Now I believe you're going to have more clients that you talk to on daily basis. They ask you lots of questions, and considering what is going on everywhere, that, you know, people are celebrating those that you cannot actually vouch for how they get to where they get to today. What is going to be your advice for the younger ones to stay firm and, you know, believe in their dreams? What would you want to advise on a final note?
I would just want to tell them to not let they should not let what they see from other people dictate their own life. You don't judge a book by its cover. You don't say, oh, I think the best saying there is, all that glitters is not gold. So don't look at the shiny thing and say, oh, I wish. One other advice I will give is start saving early. The younger ones should cultivate the habit of saving early. Always live below your means. Live below whatever you earn. That is very key. The earlier you inculcate that, the earlier you realize that, oh, it's not that difficult to become a millionaire, and legitimately, I'm not talking about doing otherwise. So, and also on the mortgage thing, I just wanted to mention that if they could follow me on social media, follow them on Way Mortgages. On social media.
Don't worry, Mr. Yeseed will be paying us for that advert, but you know, he's a friend of the house, but we will still charge him.
I just felt some people might just want to check out what it's all about. So it's just the name of the firm is Way Mortgages. And
you can hear that. So if you need to get a house here in Canada, no matter where you are in the whole world, just get in touch with him. So thank you so much, Mr. Yeseed, for coming on this program.
Thank you for having me.
We will still be reaching out to you, you know, in the nearest future. If we have questions for you from our audience, and if you have some other programs for you to help us mentor the younger ones. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching at home and everywhere in the world that you are. Again, we have come to the end of another conversation with one of our dignified personalities. Like you heard from him, he said, do not look at other people. What everything that are glittering are not gold. You can do it if you believe so much in yourself. Just listen to your inner self and ask yourself why are you doing this actually. You can achieve if you believe. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye.